Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How about me? Good afternoon to you. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. My name is Tarshier. What's your name, please?
My name is Aya. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you today?
I'm great. How about you?
Okay, that's all. Great to hear that. All right. Anyway, let's get started with your chosen lesson. It shows daily news. Do you have enough money to be happy? Correct?
Mhm.
Okay, now let's have words and phrases. Let's learn some of the words that are used in the article. Let's have the first word. I'll play the audio for you as pronunciation marks. Please listen to the audio. Start.
Life expectancy.
Life expectancy.
That's right. Now let's read the example sentence. Please repeat. Life expectancy in Europe increased greatly in the 20th century.
Life expectancy in Europe increased greatly in the 20th century.
Great. Okay, so now this time, please make a sentence using the word or the phrase life expectancy.
Okay. In Japan, the life expectancy is getting increased.
Okay. In Japan, life expectancy is getting okay. Increased. Okay. In Japan, life expectancy increased greatly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's have the next.
Stereotype.
Stereotype.
So let's read the example sentence. Please repeat. I think I fit the popular stereotype of a mad scientist.
I think I fit the popular stereotype of mad scientists.
Okay, great. Now, please make your own sentence using the word.
I think Japanese likes stereotype of way of thinking.
Okay, I think Japanese is or have Japanese. Okay, let's say people. Japanese people have a stereotype kind of thinking. That's great. Next.
Correlate.
Correlate.
All right, now let's read the example sentence. Please repeat. Stress levels and heart disease are strongly correlated.
Stress levels and heart disease are strongly correlated.
Again, correlated.
Correlated.
Okay, please make your own sentence. The word.
Japan and the Philippines has a correlated relationship.
Okay. Okay, Japanese. Okay, Japan.
Japan and the Philippines.
And okay, so yeah.
Has a,
The Philippines.
Yeah. Has a correlation.
Has a correlation.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have the a noun for this. But it's okay. Okay, now let's have the next.
Inequality.
Inequality.
Right. Now let's read example sentence. Please repeat. The law has done little to prevent racial discrimination and inequality.
The law has done little to prevent racial discrimination and inequality.
All right, great. Okay, so now it's your time to make your own. Inequality.
Yeah.
Again.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, please make a sentence using the word inequality.
So there's an inequality between the rich and poor people.
Okay, the inequality between the rich and poor people.
Mhm.
Okay, so please describe what? Where there is an equality.
Like there's opportunity to take a good education between. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say there is an inequality. This one. Because we can say, if you'll say the inequality between the rich and the
Uh-huh.
poor people, you have to make it in a complete sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, like the inequality between the rich and the poor people is really, let's say, really different.
Mhm.
Yeah, something like that.
I
But
see.
yeah. So you have to fill in more words to make it a complete sentence.
Mhm.
But here, there is an inequality between the rich and poor people. All right. So yeah, it's already a complete sentence. So yeah, you're describing it. All right. Okay. So any questions so far?
No.
Nice. Now let's continue. Let's have the next part, comprehension. Please look at the directions.
Yeah.
And then, so we will listen to the article. Before that, let's listen to the, okay, to the questions that you will have to answer later. Let's
Mhm.
look at the questions as I read them. Number 1. What state in the US has the highest life expectancy? Number 2. What 6 factors does the Gallup World Poll has to rank happiness? Number 3. Why is it impossible to assume that money earned is directly correlated to happiness? Okay, now let's have listen to the article. Let's listen to the audio. I'll play it now.
Do you have enough money to be happy? Can money buy happiness? Does it depend on where one lives or how much one earns? A study researched the relationship between salary, location, and self-reported happiness around the world. The happiest state in the US is Hawaii. Out of the top 10 happiest states, it has the lowest annual salary at $38,604. However, life expectancy is the highest of any U.S. state at 82.3 years compared to the average of 80 years. The happiest country in the world is Finland, with an average annual salary of $36,000 in its capital city, Helsinki. Denmark, the second happiest country, has a higher annual salary of $44,255 in its capital city, Copenhagen. The World Happiness Report is an annual survey that was first launched in 2012 by the Sustainable Development Solutions Network for the United Nations. Using the Gallup World Poll, it ranks self-reported happiness in 156 countries according to 6 factors: levels of GDP, gross domestic product, life expectancy, generosity, social support, freedom, and corruption income. France, the 22nd happiest country in the world, has one of the lowest retirement ages in the world at 62 years and has an average income of $35,000. One could argue that the French might rank higher, depending on how true the stereotype is that French people are always pessimistically cautious. So, because there are always other factors to consider, it is impossible to assume that money earned is directly correlated to happiness. There is a lot of research that shows that societies are generally happier where there is less inequality.
All right.
Okay.
Now, would you like to listen again?
No. Let's proceed.
Okay. Yes. Let's have number 1. What state in the U.S. has the highest life expectancy?
The happiest state is U.S. is Hawaii.
Okay, that's correct. Hawaii. Yeah. First, who wouldn't be happy with that place? Okay, next number 2. What 6 factors does the Gallup World Poll use to rank happiness?
6 factors: level of GDP, life expectancy, generosity, social support, freedom, and corruption income.
Okay, that's correct. Next, let's have number 3. Why is it impossible to assume that money earned is directly correlated to happiness?
Because there's a lot of research that shows that societies are generally happier where there is less inequality.
What else?
And it is impossible to assume that money earned is directly correlated to happiness.
Okay, so yeah, there are other factors to consider.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So not just the money earned,
Mhm.
because even though we're earning money, but we're not happy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, very good. Now let's have the next read out. Please read out the article.
Hey, do you have enough money to be happy? Can money buy happiness? Does it depend on where one lives or how much one earns? A study researched the relationship between salary, location, and self-reported happiness around the world. The happiest state in the US is Hawaii, one of the top 10 happiest states. It has the lowest annual salary at $38,604. However, life expectancy is the highest of any US states at 80.23 years compared to the average of 80 years. The happiest country in the world is Finland, with an average annual salary of $36,000 in its capital city, Helsinki. Denmark, the second happiest country, has a higher annual salary of $44,000 to $255,000 in its capital city, Copenhagen. The world happiest report is an annual survey that was first launched in 2012 by the Sustainable Development Solutions Network for the United Nations using the Gallup World Poll. It ranks self-reported happinesses in 156 countries according to 6 factors: level of GDP, gross domestic product, life expectancy, generosity, social support, freedom, and corruption income. France, the 22nd happiest country in the world, has one of the lowest retirement age in the world at 62 years and has an average income of $35,000. One could argue that the French might rank higher, depending on how true the stereotype is that French people are always specifically cautious. So because there are always other factors to consider, it's impossible to assume that the money earned is directly correlated to happiness. There is a lot of research that shows that societies are generally happier where there is less inequality.
Okay, that's great. All right. So any questions so far?
No.
Okay. So anyway, let's read more numbers here.
Mhm.
This one. Okay, yep, let's repeat after me. $44,255.
$44,255.
All right, that's great. Okay, so let's have this one. 22nd.
22nd.
That's right. Okay, what else? Okay, so since no question, now let's continue. Let's have the discussion.
Mhm.
Let's check the directions.
Mhm.
Then I'll read this question, then you can answer freely or open the answer key to have more idea to answer.
Okay.
Let's have number 1. Do you think that having money can give you happiness?
Yeah, I think so. There are 2 reasons. First of all, yeah, money makes me happy. We can buy something and we can live what we want and we can lead good lifestyle. I think a reason that we can limit the stress level. So if we don't have much money, we will always have to worry about the worry. So yeah, that's why I think money is very important.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So anyway, okay, let's answer the title of this article. Do you have enough money to be happy?
I think so.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I can say is sana all. Filipino kind of
Okay.
one or hopefully all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, thank you. Very good. Be happy. Of course, have some money.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have the next. Do you think a poor person can be happy?
Mm. Mm. Yes. Yeah, there are two reasons. First of all, we can, yeah, there's some Japanese have stereotype, such a type who only have limited books or things, or yeah. So yeah, maybe some people just satisfied with enough water and money and clothes. So yeah, so there are some people who just satisfied with some money or clothes. So yeah, I think also the poor person can be also happy.
Yes. All right. So actually, happiness is a state of mind.
Mhm.
Yeah, not just with money. Okay. If you decided to be happy, then you're happy. And if you decided to be sad and think all the negative things happened to you, you will not be happy,
Mhm.
even though you have a lot of money.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's a state of there are a lot
Okay.
of there. Yeah, well, let's go back. Finland. Actually, this one bucket list country to go to in the future. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay? What about you? Do you have any bucket list country you want to go to in the future?
Sorry. Sorry. I get to hear you very much. What's your question? Sorry.
Again, do you have any country that is in your bucket list that you want to visit in the future?
Yeah. Yeah. Some days I want to visit Korea because my mother is a big fan of BTS. Yeah, she wants to go to Korea, so that's why. Also, I love Korean food, and yeah, also I've been to Philippines for 1 year when I was a university student.
For 1 year?
Yeah,
Really?
yes, because I
What
was
did you?
an exchange student with Pedirima, so that's why I stayed in Kansas City for 1 year.
Oh, okay. And how was your experience?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I could learn how to speak Filipino, little Filipino and English.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. That.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so did you visit a lot of places here in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of island here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but unfortunately, I couldn't afford to go to Cebu Island or Davao. No, Boracay Island because
Yeah.
I was a poor student. I can't afford to go there. So some days I hope to go there.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Mhm.
If your country is not strict about the COVID protocol and everything.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
is your country still strict now, going abroad?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, from March, yeah, it's not. It is allowed to uh, uh, not wearing the mask in Japan also. So yeah, it's gradually the role is limited. So recently many Japanese go to foreign countries. Yes.
Okay, hopefully. Because,
Mhm.
Japan holds the, strongest passport in the world. So you can visit anywhere you want to go.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Last year I visited New Zealand with my mother.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a great
of
experience.
course
Yes,
there.
yeah.
New Zealand
Yeah.
and then Finland,
Mhm.
Northern Europe. But we don't have strongest passport.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know it's very limited to have a visa, acquire visa in your country, right? So.
that's right.
Mhm.
Even Taiwan, even Japan, we
Mhm.
cannot easily go
Mhm.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, you're so lucky
Yeah,
that you are born and raised in Japan.
yeah, I understand there are a lot of Filipinos who want to go abroad. Yeah, because you can fluently speak English. Yeah.
Actually, me too. I want to go to Japan to experience first like work in Japan, not just go there
Thank you.
but work. Because
Mhm.
you got the best salary in the world. So your salary is great.
Mhm. Mhm. I
Like
understand.
here, even though you say some Japanese people say that everything is expensive nowadays, but our salary is not changed, or it's
I
still the salary is still the same, but you still got best salary.
I understand.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much for sharing about it.
Mhm.
Next, number 3. Do you think where you live can make a difference in your happiness?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I think where I live can make a difference in my happiness. There are two reasons. First of all, if the life standard is high, we can be happier. So, for example, if the Japan has a lot of a good uh, social service and education, or social awareness. So, and the second reason that if there are no resource, maybe we we can't get to be happier, because if there's a limit of access to the resources, maybe our health and wellness could be harder. So that's why I think where I can live make a difference. That's right.
Yeah. And also the people around you. But
Mhm.
in Japan,
Mhm.
it's not common, right? Maybe
Mhm.
you don't care some of your neighbors.
Mhm.
Uh, here in the Philippines, where you live can make a difference in happiness, especially if you're
Mhm. I see.
all right. Yeah, thank you. It can really make a difference. Everything in your or where you live now, it's very convenient to you. It, it will really make it. So anyway, where in Japan do you live?
I currently live in Tokyo.
Oh, okay. So it snowed last day.
Yeah.
Okay, my student yesterday. Anyway, saying next, last one. Do you think that if everyone in the world had an equal amount of money, they would all
That's a good
equally?
question. I don't think so, because it's not it's unequal. If the people who don't work and they should be a same amount. But there are a lot of people who don't want to work, and but like Japanese, who have to work very hard, and the same amount is very unequal. It's not a good thing. And the definition of happiness is quite different from depends on the people. So yeah, if people are most satisfied with basic things, and some people want to be happier more. Yeah, how they want to get more money. So yeah, there are a lot of definition of the happiness depends on the people. So yeah, I think so.
Correct. Because happiness is state of mind. That earlier, actually, the answer of all this is it's a state of mind.
Mhm.
All right. So anyway, it's almost time, and
Mhm.
you did a job well done for this lesson. So always keep up the good work, guys. So have a great day. Thank
Have a good day. Thank
you.
you.